When was the last time you smelled your poop? Are you embarrassed about it? Most people say that there's no one that doesn't have smelly poop because they don't have smelly poop. But the fact is that if your gut is clean and you poop every morning, you're not going to have smelly poop. And that's something that you may not know because most of us do not have the experience of discussing poop with others. So let's talk poop. Here's 3 dry facts about poop. Statistics show that about 1 in 5 Americans, about 50 million, have chronic constipation issues. Some of them do go to the doctor and ask, and the doctor tells them that they should be eating more dietary fiber, they should be drinking more water, and they should be getting more exercise. Or they look at their medications list and say, okay, these might be creating some constipation. But are those the only issues? Here are some dry facts. It's not just about the water, the exercise, and the fiber that you eat. Chronic constipation comes from not having enough moisture in the lining of your gut, which then leads to the muscles that are supposed to push things down and out, not working the way they should. Everything dries up and the stool just can't get out. It's like a train that doesn't have oil on the wheels. About 1/3 of people over the age of 60 have chronic constipation. The more preservatives you eat, the higher the chance that you are developing what is going to become chronic constipation. All of us are getting older in every moment. The older you get, the chances of you being chronically constipated increase. Why? Because most of us living in the modern world eat more and more preservatives among the good foods that we have. And those preservatives are anti-life. They are things that build up because our body doesn't know how to digest them as food because they're not food. And as they build up, they create a chronic environment for more and more of the stool to get caught up in the lining of your intestines, which then leads to chronic constipation. About 1/3 of people over the age of 60 have chronic constipation. And with all the other issues they may have, they may not be talking about it. If you're one of those people, make sure you learn how to get rid of that constipation before it gets to you. When I was a young physician, I was asking the usual questions, and the patient told me that she pooped regularly. I found out when I asked her how it was this morning that she pooped only every Thursday. And that was because she had people at home Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and someone was there on Tuesday and people were there on the weekends. It was only on Thursday that she could actually have the privacy to make the smells and the noises that happened when she pooped. So I asked her, well, what do you do on the other days? She said, I just hold it in until the sensation goes away. That led to chronic constipation. I have talked with bus drivers, truck drivers, and people who cannot go to the bathroom when they need to, and it leads to chronic constipation. So think about what you're doing today that's going to lead to chronic constipation in the future. If you're going on a romantic vacation and you can't poop in that hotel bathroom, let's talk about it. Are you someone that if you're not at home, you can't poop? There are a lot of people who say that they need their privacy. What do you need privacy for? Because the smells and the sounds are sometimes very embarrassing. But it's so important that you find a place, a safe place, where you can poop every single day. If you regularly watch the daily news, but you don't regularly pay attention to this is your sign. What you see in the toilet today is the daily news of what happened yesterday. Your stress, what you ate, how you pooped yesterday, and what kind of tensions you had. All of those affect what comes out in the toilet today. Do you look before you flush? Most people are so disgusted by poop, even though they have dogs and babies and people around them that they have to care for. They themselves cannot actually look at their poop. They will put lots of toilet paper in while wiping and cleaning, and then they will quickly flush. It's so important that you look at your poop. There are symptoms that may require you to go to a doctor, such as chronic bloating, inability to poop for a very long time, and pain that persists even after you've gone to the bathroom. These could be indicating something called gastroparesis, where your gut is just not pushing your poop down and out, and that's going to lead to the poop rotting in your gut. It could also be signs of things growing in your gut that are not your gut bacteria.